Hello there, guys. Welcome back. Yeah, I had to leave because, you know, like always, my parents. Anyway, I think we were going to Riverwood. Yes, Esbern, of course. He's, yeah, okay, awesome. Let's do that. It's the time. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'll level up when we'll talk to Delphine and whatnot. It's kinda weird, like I'm riding a horse and he's just, you know, running after me. Should I just get off my horse and walk with him? Nah. There's usually, yes, there's a random encounter here. Oh. Is that who I think it is? The liar guy?
Hey, important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Okay. Yes.
Maik wishes you well.
Thank you.
Too much magic can be dangerous. Maik once had 2 spells and burned his sweet roll.
Yeah. Sweet roll jokes. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's an Oblivion as well. Maybe even a Mormon. He's kinda like Laszlo from GTA series, like in almost every game. Yeah, I think Laszlo, not counting the first games, Laszlo was in the third one, in Vice City, of course. I don't know if I've seen GTA San Andreas. I don't remember. Yeah, well, actually, I don't know. He might have been in San Andreas. I think he was in GTA 4, and then in GTA 5 he actually was on TV and in the game, like in the mission, or even several missions actually. Anyhow, we're here, so I'll park my car just here. Hop that fence and let's go. Where is he? Where is this guy? Is that him? That doesn't look like him. Yeah, it is him.
Yes? What is it? Did you say something?
No, let's go. Wait.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
What happened on the 30th of Frostfall?
It was a cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Gerol Mountains. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial City. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Great War started that day. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Mede, the head of every Blades agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning of the end.
30 years ago, 171, so it's 201. Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose, and because after Martin died, the new era began, and there's a 200-year difference between Skyrim and Oblivion. Yeah, okay. I don't really know the whole history. Something happened, like some random dude became the king, and yeah, or the emperor.
Delphine, why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
Look at him.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
And there's nobody
This
here.
way.
Why were you waiting here at 3 AM in the morning? Hey. You know what's gonna happen here. Hey.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragon Ball. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Ah, here it is. Come, let me. You see, right here, Skyrim
Hello?
Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Nope.
This is where they built Aldrin's Wall to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldrin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
I have things to do, so I'll meet you there, but what's the best way to get
From
there?
Riverwood, the road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth, and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best to be
Probably
careful.
yeah, I'll meet you there.
Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Yeah, I need to go to Whiterun anyway, so I'll take the carriage from there, then do some stuff in Markarth as well, as I have those few quests to do, like that ring. And yeah, and I'll ride from there. Oh my, look at that.
Take care of yourself, Oberon. Goodbye.
Oh, I missed the conversation.
Sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
Yes, since she's not going to come back here. At least that's how it sounded like. I'll borrow some of her equipment. I'd like to read that book. And this as well. It's expensive. And long. No, not that long. Annuals of the Dragon Guard. What? 28, 128, 19. Of what? Of which era? Sea of Ghosts. Too small for me to read. Helen? Then. Any Sky, oh, Sky Heaven tells, I don't know, I don't remember how it was called. Anyway, Scribe's note. I have faithfully copied the following from the Annal of Dragonguard of Skyhaven Temple for the years what? Open the old calendar. 43, 29, 33, 38 in the old calendar. 19 years and 9 years? 19 years, 9 years. I don't know. So the old calendar was like half. Whatever. Your brother, Anal, to the second era 568. Emperor Kostov again ordered the Dragon Guard to seize hostages for Markarth and Horaldan to ensure that the Jarls meet their conscription quotas. Our master's official protest was denied as usual. This will make relations with the local populace more difficult, although the hostages are in fact housed and trained with the other acolytes. Upon the outbreak of the Winterhold rebellion, our master refused orders to send a dragon guard out to help suppress the rebellion. The emperor ordered our supplies cut off, but we have made arrangements with the local reachmen and are effectively self-sufficient. The Grand Master supports our master's auction on the grounds that it violates the oath of allegiance. The temple is besieged. The fool Kalian was sent to Winterhold and sacked the city. There was a reason he was denied entry into the Dragon Guard, but the local people do not count the difference between a Kaviri. All our years of building up trust with people of Skyrim are now for naught. We learned of the accession of Riman II of blessed name when the siege of the temple was lifted. He provided the honor guard for the emperor's first visit to Skyrim, a great boost to the temple's prestige. We received reports of a dragon in the east. Scouts were sent immediately, and signs of it were discovered, but it fled at our approach. The survivors have grown wary indeed. We finally received permission from the Emperor to begin construction on Alduin's Wall. Craftsmen from temples across the Empire have arrived and begun the great work overseen by our own master, as is only fitting, as she is unmatched in her dragon lore. Saskia? Work on Alduin's Wall progresses. The master dismissed several craftsmen from a western temple that I do not need to name. We are so well known for stiff-necked pride, which has delayed the work, but there must be no compromise. Alduin's War is our gift to those that come after us. That means us. The Grand Master, Alwyn, visited the temple in the summer to view the progress of the wall. He has received complaints about the expense. There is no doubt where these originate, but he was so impressed by the wall even in its half-finished state that he gave our master a writ of requisition under the Emperor's seal. There will be no more delays. Further reports of dragons in the east which could not be verified. An auspicious year. Alduin's Wall was finished. A dragon was located and slain, and Emperor Riman II visited to officially dedicate the wall. The blood seal was consecrated in the presence of all the Dragon Guard of Skyrim, great honor which few temples can boast. Interesting. And also Rise of all the blades. Let me just see how long this is. It anonymous? Anonymous, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's I think even longer than the other one. The Rise and Fall of the Blades by Anonymous. There are many that still remember the Blades. There are fewer that can pass down their stories, their origins and their downfall. My father could. In his proudest moments he said to me, "You keep secrets like the Blades." The Blades were good at keeping secrets. They didn't write it down much. They passed information carefully between their spies in every province. They were elite members that protected the emperors. Even amongst their members, they kept much secret. Most associate the Blades with their ceremonial Akaviri armor and curved swords. We got curved swords. One can trace the blades back to the fiercest warriors of Akavir, the Dragon Guard. It was there, just as they would do in Tamriel, that they protected rulers in their kingdom, but recent discoveries show it to be much more than that. Many classic texts tell us of adventures to Akavir, known as the Dragonlands of the East. Many from Tamriel have attempted to conquer it, most famously Emperor Uriel V and his 10th Legion in the Third Era 288, as documented in the Imperial Dispatch, Disaster at Loneth. Dragons have long been legend in Akavir, and many believe that their brief appearance in Tamriel's history are those that escaped Akavir, for it was there they were hunted and killed off by the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard would follow those that fled to Tamriel in the late First Era. Invading from the north, the Dragon Guard met not only dragons, but the men of Skyrim, who don't meet invasions with pitchers of mead. The Dragon Guard cut a path through Skyrim, and it was not until they were stopped by Reman Cyrodiil during the during the Battle of Pale Pass that the invasion came to an end. It was Reman who united the human lands of Cyrodiil and defeated the Akaviri invaders. Reman is one of the first documented and widely accepted of the mythic Dragonborn, those anointed by Akatosh and Alicia themselves. Born with the soul of a dragon, is what his followers would say. Reports differ widely on the nature of the Battle of Pale Pass, but the end result is the same, that the remaining Dragon Guard, upon hearing the voice of Reman Cyrodiil, knelt and swore their lives to him, their conqueror and savior. Fragments from late First Era texts refer to the warriors dropping to their knees, saying, "We were not hunting, or did not intend," author rough translation. Continuing, "We have been searching for you." We protected Reman with their lives, as well as his descendants, as the Reman dynasty ushered in Tamriel's Second Era. It was through these years that their reach extended and their order grew to become the Blades. Their conquest of the dragons complete, they only sought to protect the Dragonborn, and through him the Empire. They reached their height late during the Third Era under the rule of the Septim Emperors. Despite their numbers, they kept their secrecy. The most visible and well documented were the members who personally guarded the Emperor, still wearing the original Akaviri armor. But that was just the tip of the spear, for the Blades were a large organization, stretching to every corner of Tamriel. These agents were of every race. They were merchants, thieves, craftsmen, mages, and warriors, all acting as spies, protecting the Empire as needed, and operating in secret. They often acted alone, but some fragments speak of them meeting in secret fortresses across the continent, the most famous being Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler temple, where they hung the swords of those slain protecting the Dragonborn. Other maps speak of Wind's Coward Temple under the great expanse of Hammerfell's Aldekir's desert, Sky Haven Temple